How do you guess if I'm a founder, what advice would you give me in terms of reinstilling that with my team? What would I be doing on the daily or weekly or monthly to make sure that we're all headed in the right direction?
You got to be compulsively obsessive about it.
Yeah.
You have to be, it's got to be so important to you that it keeps you awake at night, worrying that your culture and your level of engagement with your people is going to be fraying. It's a natural process when a company scales and grows, especially us. We grew, over 8 years from nothing to 450 people.
Yeah.
And it's very natural that as you start growing very quickly and as you have a lot more people, it's easy to say, well, we have too many people. That's not, you can either just say that it's not that important, very difficult to do, or busy. So you have to, it has to mean a lot to you. So you got to get it at a very visceral level. If you're doing it because it seems like a cool thing to do, you read it in a book, you heard a podcast, and it was like, oh, there was this cool leadership construct about really focusing on culture. Culture is not a thing you talk about. It's a thing you live. You embed it in your DNA of your organization. And if you're not willing to double down and triple down on it, you will be found out, because you're going to come to times in a company where you're going to have problems and challenges. And so now you've got to decide, well, how important is the culture to me now? Now that we're losing customers, now that the economy is turning, now that we're getting competitors or maybe poaching some of our customers or our people. And that's when you get tested like anything in life. It's not when things are good. It's when things are tough.
Yeah.
And that's when your principles and your culture becomes the foundational glue that allows you to mobilize your people to roll up their sleeves and be willing to take sacrifice with you.
Yeah.
But you can't ask your people to take sacrifice with you if you're not willing to sacrifice yourself.
Yeah.
So there's a level of servant leadership that's critical.